So when you're dealing with adding and subtracting fractions, you must make sure that you have common denominators. All right. And then, what's the second thing you have to remember when you're adding and subtracting fractions? Not sure if you guys know. Well, what I mean. What I want. Okay. Do we add our denominators? Do we subtract our denominators? No. No. I get very mad when I see that. Do not add or subtract the denominators. Do not add or subtract the denominators. Whatever you do, do not add or subtract the denominators. On Thursday, before Spider Lab, we will have our first quiz, which will go into your 6th week grading. It's worth 50% of your grade, or 45, something like that. I can't remember.
So if we fail, it's over?
Pretty much.
What?
Well, because it's 50% of your grade. Think about it.
What's 50%? Test we're about to get?
I'm basically taking all the questions from your homework or your do nows. So you've seen them all. I'm not going to make up any new questions. They're all going to be their notes, homework, or your do nows.
Oh, can we use our notes?
No.
Okay.
All right. So let's say we have an example. 1/8 plus 5/6. 1/8 plus 5/6. 1/8 plus 5/6. Damien, let go of your iPad. All right. 6 and 8. Do I just add 6 plus 8?
No.
We have to find out what 6 and 8 have in common.
Dos.
What does... No, you're not simplifying. What does 6 and 8 have in common?
48.
Smaller.
24.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have to, Fabian, get used to using smaller numbers, not just multiplying. If your teacher in elementary school taught you just multiply 6 times 8, they were taking a shortcut. I get it, but don't. So if you don't know how we got 24, here's what we do. We tell you the multiples, not factors, Adrian, but multiples, stop whistling. 8, 16, 24, 32, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So you're doing the multiples, right?
Yep.
You start multiplying by 8. 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, 8 times 4. You also have your multiplication table that can tell you this. You see what number do they have in common?
24.
24, which some of you are able to tell me without actually doing this work. Fantastic. For those of you who are like, how in the world did they get 24? We just list the numbers, right? So you have to change this to a denominator of 24 and change this to a denominator of 24. So they both change to 24. Does 48 work? Yes. But at the end, you're going to have to simplify, Benjamin, a lot more than I do. And we don't want to simplify that much. Your iPad, we shouldn't be holding on to it for dear life. Okay, then you do that later. I know you know this, but still. All right, then you ask yourself, do you guys remember the giant 1 from 6th grade?
Yeah.
All right, so you ask yourself, 8 times what number gives you 24? 3. So that means that I got to multiply the top by the same number. So, because it is a times 3 times 3, the number one mistake I see kids do is they'll give me 24 here, but they'll write a 1 here. It's like, no, if your bottom number changed, then your top number changed. You cannot make this a 1. You have to multiply by 3, so our new number is, obviously, 3. All right, the next one. 6 times what number equals 24? 4, very good. So I do the same thing to the top. I'm going to multiply by 4. What's 5 times 4? 20. So now I have 3 over 24, and 20 over 24. Now we have common denominators. Yay, we have common denominators. Now we're going to just add the 3 and the 20. What's 3 plus 20? 23 over. And that's our final answer. If you would have used 48, you would have to simplify. Good thing we didn't. All right, ready? Seven eighths plus 2/3. 7/8 plus 2/3. 7/12, sorry. Ben, what's our common denominator? 12. Good. So sometimes it's one of these numbers. In this case, it would be 12. If I do 12, 12, 24, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, I can stop right there. They have 12 in common. They also have 24 in common, but I don't want to use a bigger number. I want to stick to my smallest number possible. Your least common multiple, or least common denominator. So this stays the same, because I'm multiplying by 1. So this one stays the same. But this one, we have to change it to a 12. So if we change 3 to the number 12, the 2 also has to change. 3 times what number is 12?
4.
So I multiply the top by 4. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do the top. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. So 2 times 4? 8. And now they have a common denominator. We are happy because they have a common denominator. Now we have the top. What's 7/8 plus... Why do I keep saying 8s? 7 12s plus 8 12s. 15 12s. Which is equal to what?
1/3 of 1/3/12, something like that.
1. How many times is 12 going to 15? 1. What's my remainder?
3.
It's the only time we use remainders.
So
1 out of 1/4.
Very good. Yep. All right. Now, what if it's subtraction? 7/8 minus 4/6. 7/8 minus 4/6. Is it still the same process?
Yeah.
Yes. So find the common denominator between 8 and 6. List them if it doesn't pop in your head, list them. 8.
Didn't we already do this?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, so it's just 24.
It is 24. We already did it. You're right. Good catch.
Thank you, Ben.
It is 24. So now you go, okay, 8 times what is 24? Do it to the top.
Mosquito.
It is subtraction, so don't forget to subtract, not add. So what's 21 minus 16?
Cinco. Cinco 24.
We're okay? Is this
Yep.
all coming back to you?
Yep. Lambert.
Good morning. Let's see. Do we know how to do mixed numbers?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. He lies. All right. You don't have to turn 2 1/5 plus 1 2/7. You don't have to turn it into improper. Only for multiplication. Yes. All right. So when you have a mixed number is when you have a whole number plus a fraction. Let's ignore the 2 and the 1 for a second. Let's ignore the 2 and the 1. Let's look at 1/5 and 2/7. Let's find a common denominator for 5 and 7. Write it down. What does 5 and 7 have in common? Alright, what do they have in common?
35.
Good. So set this one equal to 35. Set this one equal to 35. Now ask yourself, 5 times what? 7. I mean, what? 5 times what is 35?
7.
And 7 times what is 35?
5.
And do it to the top.
Huh? Oh. So fraction. Okay. And then once you get that, you just add the other big numbers.
Yep. Alright. So 5 times what is 35? 7. So 1 times 7? 7 times what is 35? 2 times 5? Okay, 7 plus 10? 17 out of 35. And then you add your big numbers, your whole numbers. 2 plus 1? 3. Can I simplify? Nope. So we are done. All right. So, please, thank you.
That's honestly
Front side. The holes will tell you.
Oh, this side. Why are broken clocks so white?
All right, Gio, stop it. So, before I stop recording, I'll go over the first problem with you. I like this because, thank you, it breaks it down. Well, actually makes it really easy. Why is this side super easy? It gives you the denominator. So it already tells you what they have in common. They're so nice to us on this side. So they tell us that 3 and 4 have 12. So you're going to tell me, oh, what did I multiply 3 to get to 12? What did I multiply 3 to get to 12? 4. So this is the work, everybody, that I want to see. So I multiply the bottom by 4, so I'm going to multiply the top by 4. What's 2 times 4? 8. Very good. The bottom, 4. 4 times what is 12? Times 3, so I'm going to multiply the top by 3. What's 1 times 3? 3. So now that they are all different fractions, Ella, we're going to go 8 plus 3 is 11 over 12. Now you find it at the bottom, 11 over 12, and then you cross it out.
And then where do I put it?
You cross it out. 11 over 12, see it?
Yeah.
Cross it out. Now I really don't care about the puzzle, honestly. I care about the work. If you want to do the puzzle, you can do the puzzle.
How do you do the puzzle?
I just showed you.
I know, but like, what do you do with the boxes? Do you just put like in one box or in both?
So read the directions on the top.
Thursday, October 2nd. So it's Thursday, October 2nd. Just, there should be some kitchen appliances. Some kitchen appliances. No kitchen appliances. Just a snack. Oh, this is so gaga. This is the same thing as my little brother, except
Hey, just ignore it. You don't like it, you like it. No need to tell us about it
Share.
right now. If you want to use your multiplication table, use your multiplication table. That's A-okay with me.
I got 17.45.
Hey. And then I change it next semester. I just do 5 right now. 5.
Honestly, bro, we're gonna just meet one of the
Should I give someone an extra bag?
No.
Give everyone one bag.
What'd you guys get for number 4? Oh, never mind. Never mind.